Hey man, salute to all y'all, man, and all the politics going on out here right now. But I want to talk about this Tony Willrich, the first openly gay Crip from Fort Worth, who got accepted and embraced by solidified gang members. You feel me? On the No Jumper platform, you got OG Percy welcoming him and all that. Look, first of all, I got a cousin that's gay. I always have to throw that out to let y'all know I'm not uncomfortable. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm secured with my sexuality, heterosexual. I'm not trying to tarnish anybody, nothing like that. We have to have an openly conversation. Now, this is the first openly gay Crip, right? And my thing I want to say to y'all is I was in Job Corps, bro. I'm from South Florida. A lot of us know how gang politics go, but it don't mean I'm a gang member. The only reason I know about gang politics is when I was in Job Corps. Man, a lot of solid Crips and solid Bloods. Where I'm from in South Florida, they got some gangs, but it's really neighborhood. Like I always throw my neighborhood, 102 Merrill's Park. But I seen dudes get bashed in the barracks, bro, in the rooms for false claiming, bro. It was a dude from St. Louis that was false claiming, and they put him up in the rooms. I just kept reading my book. The cries of homie, bro, the situation he was in, bro. They basically did bad things to bro for false claiming. That's when I knew, okay, these dudes is serious about what they claim, the politics. I'm not glorifying none of that. I'm just telling you what it is. We all done had real friends, camaraderie. I don't know how to explain it properly, but great friends that partake in these Crips and blood activities. It's not that I'm promoting it, but or trying to be friends with them because they Bloods and Crips. I'm just homies with them. But it's a lot of things that's kind of disrespectful. I'm seeing a lot of mockery being made of this whole openly gay Crip thing. It'll be one thing if Tony was a Crip that's, like that, but he's a member for real. When I got the gist of, I've been hearing about this thing for a minute now. I ain't gonna be fake. I was like, let me see this interview because it's a wild story, right? You're watching the interview. Of course, it's hilarious. Watching Sharp being all uncomfortable, seeing Bricc baby eating the Doritos like he trying to play it off. He don't want to be around homie. You laugh at some of it, but then I'm watching it. Is it really funny? I can almost 100% tell that Tony is capping. He's chasing clout. I want to know who put him on the set in Fort Worth. Let's not even beat around the bush. Cause that is a DP, bro. Like who from the Hoovers done put this gay openly Crip part of the set? Is this even true? Like if y'all, you feel me? Do some politics with Tony and be like, what set you claim? Can he give you a real set? Because at this point, watching like 4 of the interviews that Adam released, bro, dude is making a mockery of y'all. Adam is making a mockery of y'all. Bricc baby is a Crip. C-Mac low-key already makes a mockery of y'all. A lot of y'all don't like telling the truth. C-Mac is a dude with mental illness, and instead of getting that brother some help, people use him as a court jester out here, and they got him looking like a buffoon in front of the world. Y'all can say I'm hating and all that. I want Crip Mac to get rich, all that, but we're going to say what it is. Crip Mac already got y'all looking like a mockery out here, bro. Y'all ain't going to admit it. I will. Then so you got C-Mac over here. Then you got the openly gay Crip over here. You can't tell me Adam 22 wasn't sitting down and being like, we about to get paid? Now, I rock with Bricc baby. I was in his DMs. Shout out to Bricc baby. He a real one. He hit me back. You got Bricc baby over here. You got Sharp over here. Y'all two about to take a lot of backlash for even being in that room. I understand Bricc baby. He got a job to do. It's almost like Kodak Black, you feel me, doing that song with 6ix9ine. They're going to receive almost the same backlash, but I feel worse. You feel me? And Bricc baby even said we can't have openly, part of the Crip set. But it's like dudes going to be like, you still sat with homie. Because the whole time, this Tony character was making a mockery of the Crip sets. And the people who don't even like gangs to begin with, they are going to enjoy every single moment to be like, you see these people who claim they got politics, who terrorizing their own neighborhoods, i.e. all that. Look who they're allowing in their group to make a joke of it, making fun of it. Because I felt like the whole interview, this was a satire, bro. Is this a comedy show? I kept looking for Ashton Kutcher, bro. Like, are we being punk over here, bro? Like, no pun intended at that phrase. Punk, you know, that's the MTV former comedy show, man. You know, you got Punk. Somebody comes out the whatever closet, no pun intended to that too, but they come out the closet or the car and be like, you got Punk. I felt like somebody was going to come out that closet, no pun intended again, and be like, you got Punk, Bricc, baby. You got Punk. Sharp. I'm not adding Tony and Crip Mac because they both make the whole set look like buffoons, bruh. I'm not glorifying violence, but it just looked like a joke. Everything Tony kept saying is like, does he have to be overly with that problem? Does the wrist, like, we know wrist is already limping, but does it, it's like he doing the most because here's Tony, I rock with you. I personally feel you were trying to get on. I Googled your name on YouTube, or not Googled, but I went through YouTube to say, where did this man come from? I looked on YouTube. You were doing music videos 5 years ago, 6 years ago. You didn't say nothing about being a Crip that long ago. So as a grown-ass man, you got jump into the set. Something ain't adding right. And for OG Percy to sanction you, and I rock with Bricc Baby, but even for him to be even in that interview, because Bricc Baby, I know you just trying to do your job. I'm just being real with the things are going to be said, bro. I rock with you. I'm not going to stop rocking with you. But people who are Crips, bro, they just got embarrassed, and you're going to be part of it because you are now part of the No Jumper brand. And they made a mockery. Supposedly, a lot of y'all done died for this color and set, right? Whether people believe in gangs or not, people done died for this. And you got a man making mockery of what y'all got out here. Not only making a mockery, but it's like everything is set in stone. This is plagiarism at its best, bro. He couldn't even tell you proper neighborhoods, terminologies of how to properly do this gang banging situation or where does it come about. Like, bro, this dude was really there to get clout, and all his views and everything gonna go up because now he claim he's part of y'all. You got Crip Mac who ain't right up here giving him a Subway and the old English. It's like, bro, what have become of y'all, bro? I got hella respect for y'all that I'm doing this video. If anybody that's part of the Crip set is getting mad at me, then you're proving even more they got y'all looking more as a joke. Now, if anything, I need to be congratulated because not a lot of people saying this, bro. It's like everybody just going with the motion. And yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, I get the point of doing these interviews, but I wouldn't do it. Especially, I wouldn't do it, and I ain't even no Crip member. Can you imagine if I was a Crip member and somebody come up to me, Bless One, DJ Bless One, we want you to interview the first openly gay Crip. And again, I wouldn't decline the interview because of his sexuality. Let's get that part out the way. Even though I understand other Crips should deny it because of that, I would deny it simply for the fact that I don't believe you're Crip at all. I don't believe you part of the set. You never was put on. And not only that, I don't even believe you're false claiming only. I believe you're making a mockery of them and you're using it for traction and motion. And these dudes done just gave you a green light. That's brazy, bro. If ain't nobody gonna say nothing about it, I will. I'm gonna do 2 parts to this video. To see Bricc Baby sit down and not really turn up a little bit more, it also shows me his growth. I'm gonna give him props. It shows he grown a lot. He's learning how to do his job as an interviewer or whatever, but I did see him uncomfortable. I give him props for that. Sharp was way uncomfortable. Sharp just looked like too fake. Like, why even be there doing all that, Sharp? You might as well told Adam, I ain't doing this interview. You were just doing the most, Sharp. But the whole point of that interview was like, y'all got the Crips looking like a joke, bro. Part 2, I'm going to go in. This part, I'm really being nice. What's going on with this Tony Willrich, however say his name. Part 2, I'll get his name correct. But you got Crip Mac looking like Sideshow Bob. You got Tony over here. If I didn't know nothing about the gangs, I'll be like, I can't take these dudes serious. And yeah, I know a lot of the members are saying the same thing because I had 3 Crip members. 2 of them y'all know from this internet thing. Then hit me up and was like, what's my opinion? Ones I've been talking to for a minute want to know my opinion. This ain't even my full opinion yet. Wait for part 2. I'm going to release part 2 because my Job Corps bros, who's part of the set, damn near kind of adopted me, but I ain't I got blood friends from Atlanta and all that. I got Crip friends from Chicago. I know you don't want to believe it. Yeah, there's Crips in Chicago. I got a lot of real ones who I met in Job Corps too, from the Fresh Coast or whatever. I gotta go to part 2 because this is a little too much, bro. It's like, if y'all tolerating that, what about the people who did less that got beat on and jumped or whatever by the Crips for even doing less? And this dude is over here on a no jumper platform doing a mockery.